Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. I have a little task for myself today and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. So, I've recently bought myself a new bookshelf because my other one was too small because I've been buying way too many books. And that's an issue that I'd rather not discuss at the moment. But as you can see, there are no books on there. Kind of needs to be books on the bookshelf in order for it to be a bookshelf. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. I've been putting it off for a couple of days because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. I don't know what I want it to look like. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, like bookshelf reorganizations or building a cozy book nook in my home library videos, bookshelf tours, just to get some inspiration. I think today I'm just going to see what I can do. How it turns out is how it turns out. I kind of want it to reflect my personality a little bit. I think bookshelves tend to reflect a person's character, and I think it's really fun and interesting that they can do that. Now, I don't have the best way of organizing books. I go semi by genre, but I mainly rely on vibe. So, wherever a book wants to be is where I will put the book. Probably not the best organization system I know. A lot of people organize by color or by genre or by alphabetical order. I've tried all of those. There's a disconnect in my brain there. So I'm not quite sure where my books will be. They'll be wherever they tell me they need to be. And then we'll just come back at the end. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll find out what it looks like. And yeah. But I should probably start putting them on the shelves, otherwise I'm going to put this off for another 2 or 3 weeks and I won't be able to move from my room. So, without further ado, let's get started. guys, we're done. Oh, God, I feel like the last hour, 2 hours, I don't know how long it took me to do this, but however long it was, I feel like it was 2 weeks. Honestly, I'm exhausted now. I'm exhausted. I didn't put that much care into organizing the books. There are genres within genres. There are authors split up across the shelves. I've kept some of my collections together, like my penguins or my non-fictions together because I just find that easier. But apart from that, they're just wherever they are. But I think that's fun. That means that when I go to find a book, I'll be surprised. It will be like walking into a library or a bookstore where I'm not sure what I'm going to find. But yeah, so I'll give you a little tour, and then I think I'm probably going to go have a lay down because that took more energy than I realized it would take. But I'm happy with it. Anyway, I think it's a little bit of me on my shelf. So yeah, I'll show you. Starting from the top shelf, these are all of my notebooks. Well, not all of them, but it's most of them. I have started writing in a few of them, but then I just switched to another one, which doesn't make sense. This is my kind of like my junk journal, I suppose, my everyday notebook. But my favorite notebooks are these two, which my mum got me for Christmas one year. I still haven't used them, as you can tell, they're still in the plastic. But we have this little rabbit one and this little blackbird. I think it's a crow, I'm not too sure. But I'm thinking of making one of them my reading journal and one of them my writing journal. I haven't quite decided which one I want to use for which yet. And I'm scared of messing them up, which is why I still haven't used them, and I probably won't start to use them for a few months. Over here we have my writing craft books. I don't really look at these an awful lot, but they're there in case I need them. So that's my top shelf. Now I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. So in the front we have all of my penguin classics. They look nice together, so I've left them all together. I've read a lot of these. Some of them are new, so I haven't quite gotten to those yet. A lot of my favourite books are here. So we have Robinson Crusoe, we have The Phantom of the Opera. I have a really pretty edition that you'll see soon. We have Dracula as one of my favourite. I'm a very atmospheric reader. I'm a very prose-based reader. And my absolute favourite genre is Gothic literature. So I find a lot of the atmosphere building and prose style that I tend to enjoy is in a lot of the old Gothic classic literature. Behind those, we have miscellaneous books. So we have like The Brave New World and The Collector. We have my Richard Osmond Thursday Murder Clubs. We have, what's behind here? Like Belladonna, Life of Pi, North Woods, The Walls of Willoughby Chase. It's a very old book I've had since I was a kid, so I love that story. But anyway, yeah, so that's the second shelf. Now here, I think I have kind of a blue-green, like an ocean kind of theme going on. So we have my deluxe edition of Lovecraft. I put that there because I didn't know where else to put it. Shirley Jackson is one of my all-time favourite authors. My favourites are probably The Haunting of Hill House and We Have Always Lived in the Castle. There are some more of her books that I need, so expect those soon. The Picture of Dorian Gray is also another one of my favourite novels. I think I'm pretty much a stereotype at this point. I'm not too sure I like this edition. I do want to source a nice one with a nicer cover. The only problem is with this book, I find all of the covers quite ugly, to be honest. So I'm going to have a look for one of those. Steinbeck, and then over here we have some of my cloth bounds. We have a poetry collection. We have some of my Greek myth retellings. This little short story collection is absolutely delightful. Can you see that? Is it focusing? That's better. This short story collection, I absolutely love this. If you like weird stories, slightly gothic, semi-horrific, but not too much, just slightly creepy, slightly unsettling, this is the short story collection for you. I love it, and I wish more people would speak about it. My camera isn't really focusing, and it's really annoying. Anyway, this is my absolute favourite shelf, I think. So we have my Bradbury. He is another one of my all-time favourite authors. My collection is looking a little bit weak, to be honest, so I do need some more. Another one of my favourite books. This book, The Illustrated Man, I think this is probably, hold on, I'll see if I can get it to focus. There we go. This is it's a comfort book for me. I'm in a reading slump. I have no idea what to read. This is the book that I pick up. I think I read it about 8 times, maybe. I'm not sure. I absolutely adore this book. But I'm not usually a big sci-fi reader, so take that as you will. We have my little snake plant. I put her in my little plant pot that has a little face on it, and I think she's really cute, and it looks like she has little green hair, so I don't know. I think she's really cute. So over here we have some other miscellaneous books. Why aren't these with my other mythologies? Can't tell you that. There's another one that I'm missing. I've read these two, but I haven't read the third one. Obviously, I don't have it, so I'm going to need to buy that one. This edition of Dante I absolutely love. Look how gorgeous that cover is. I think she's so pretty. But the other ones don't come with this cover, with this type of design. So I'm just going to have to buy your average 3-in-1 penguin one, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I'm going to put you there for now. Don't fall over. And then we have some Sarah Waters, Pachinko, which is, historical. I haven't read this one yet, but my sister said that I would like it, so we shall see. And down here we have some of the books my mum used to have when she was a child. So she gave me these, but they're just kind of old Walt Disney childhood classics, and I love them. I love to see the history, and I love little things that I love books that can be passed down. The one at the bottom here, the Winnie the Pooh collection, that's mine. I've had that one since I was a child. I can't remember who bought it for me. I think it was my neighbours, but I'm pretty sure I'm making that up. I can't trust my memory. It probably was my mum or dad, but I don't trust myself with that. I'll have to ask my sister. This I just put there because I thought it looked pretty. It's a gas lamp that I'm too scared to light. So you can't even see it. Hold on. There we go. That's a gas lamp I'm too scared to light, so it will remain unlit forever because I don't particularly want to blow up. Okay, so the middle ones are going to be rapid fire because there aren't any books on them. So this is also one of my favourite shelves. We have my plant. I need to figure out her name for her. I'm thinking of calling her Petunia. I think she suits Petunia, but I also think that's a flowering plant name. So I'm not sure. I have to think about that. In the background, on the right, is a little teapot that I sourced from a charity shop. I'm thinking that I'm going to use that to water Petunia. I think that would be really cute, and I need something to water. At the minute, I'm just using like water bottles. I'm just pouring it in there. And on this side is a little piece of art that my sister got when she did her study abroad in Japan. She got it for me from Kyoto for my birthday, and it's probably one of the most stunning things I own. So this shelf, laptop. The next shelf, very empty. I have a couple of like complete collections that I might want to put here. I have like an Oscar Wilde one, a Poe one, and a Grimm Fairy Tales. So I might put them here. I'm not sure. This is a little tray that I got when we went to the car boot, and I thought it was really cute. And these are shells that I stole from the beach. And the final shelf in the middle, the bottom shelf, is where I'm keeping all of my jewellery and my perfumes at the moment because I have absolutely nowhere else to put them. We're going straight down to this shelf on this side because the top one is empty. So we have a couple more classics, different editions. I don't know why I didn't put them with the others, but it is what it is. We have Erin Morgenstern, another one of my favourite authors, The Night Circus, another one of my favourite books. We have a couple more classics in different editions. We have this one, which I got from a charity shop, and The Lonely Castle in the Mirror, which is one of my favourite books of all time. I cried. I bawled my eyes out at that book. It is the only book in the world that has ever made me cry, and I just hugged it for about 20 minutes after I finished. Behind all of these, we have all of my translated fiction. So we have like the Delegate Dream department store. Again, 5-star books from me. I think they're so lovely to read. We have some Murakami. I'm missing one because my sister stole it. She's currently reading it, so I have to wait until she gives that back. A couple of these editions as well, Mishima and Ogawa. So there are a couple of others in those editions I need to get. As you can see, I'm not very good at completing collections. We do have a couple of miscellaneous as well. We have a Christina Rossetti selected poetry, Lord of the Flies, and Watership Down, which I'm not brave enough to read. So that might just be unread forever. And here is my non-fiction shelf. This is a beautiful book. I got this one when I went to New York with my mum, sister, and aunt. I also got House of Leaves when I was there as well. I don't know. The Barnes and Nobles editions were different to the Waterstones one, so I treated myself. We have a little brief welcome to the universe because I thought it would be a good introduction to the universe. We have a couple of history books, a couple of science books along there. Go Short Summer, another 5-star read. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. It's about ghost shorts in the New Forest. That's as much as I can tell you right now. We have a couple of mythologies, so see here, and this one was too big, so I had to put it on the end. It's an Indian mythology book. So yeah. Oh, and we have my little carousel candle holder. With a tiny little candle. I think this one's lemon. That one's lemon. Now we're getting into kind of like, I suppose, kind of fantasy-ish, horror-ish books. They're just random books. I don't know what to tell you. So we have some Terry Pratchett here. We also have some, where are the other ones? Where did I put my other Terry Pratchetts? I think they might be behind on the shelf below. I'm not sure. I didn't keep them together. And we have a couple of others, some Grady Hendrix. These two are the American edition, which I got from Waterstones. But now, because they're the American editions and they're much larger, as you can see, I'm now going to have to find the rest of his books in American editions because I don't have the capacity to get other Grady Hendrix books in your normal paperback edition. It's not happening. They have to match. They have to match. So yes, this book, I wish more people spoke about this book. I wish I saw anyone else on the internet read this book. I'm sure there's someone out there. And if there is, someone please point me to them. 5 stars. Absolutely beautifully written. It's a historic mystery about a lighthouse, based on a true story. And I can't recommend this book enough. Please, if you see it in your library or if you get the audiobook, please just give it a shot. This needs more love. And down here on the bottom shelf, we have most of my hardbacks. A lot of them are fantasy, so behind, you can't see, but behind we have kind of like Emily Wilde, which I love. I like really cozy books as well as gothic horror. So we have Emily Wilde, we have we have like Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I'm not sure if I want to keep those, but the editions are so pretty that I just don't have it in me to give them away. Oh, we do have my other Terry Pratchetts. Over here we have a few fantasies. I loved Empire of the Vampire. We have a couple of my Illumicrate Evernight book boxes. I thought I should probably start keeping up with new horror releases as I write horror stories. I think it's good market research, and also I need no excuse to buy pretty editions of books. This is a complete edition, my complete collection of Lord of the Rings. My uncle actually gave me this one. I'm not sure if he gave it to me or if he loaned it to me. Now, in my brain, he's given it to me, like completely. It's now mine. I've had it for a couple of years and he hasn't asked for it back. So it's mine now. Sorry. I have my Fairy Loot House Moving Castle. I'm waiting for the other ones to come in before I actually pick that one up because it is my favorite Studio Ghibli film, I think. I love them all, but yeah, I think House Moving Castle is my favorite one. And this is the most beautiful book that I own. So I'm going to bring it out and give it the attention it deserves. So these are my finished shelves for now. With that caveat, for now. They may change, I'm not sure. But thank you guys for sticking with me through this. I like these videos. I like seeing how people reorganize their shelves. I like seeing how they incorporate elements of their personality into their bookshelves, put themselves on display almost. And I also like seeing glimpses into their reading taste. I always try and spot the books that I recognize on their shelves. So I hope it was a nice introduction to me as a reader. Hopefully some of you guys enjoyed it. It might have been a little boring. I might have been a little awkward. That will hopefully change with time. I hope to see some of you in my next video. I'm not quite sure what it will be yet, but we will figure it out together. And it'll be a nice little surprise for all of us. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.